Now, members of parliament want the Ministry of Health to conduct an assessment of the public health risk posed by continued use of the Langata cemetery that was declared full over a decade ago. Supporting a motion by Langata Member of Parliament Phelix Odiwuor, the lawmakers called on the national government to collaborate with the Nairobi City County to identify a suitable alternative land for use as a cemetery.
Is in the House, and I hand over to the plenary.
This House urges the national government through the Ministry of Health to urgently conduct an assessment of the public health risks posed by the continuous use of Langata Cemetery.
We lost one of us in this house who was a Muslim, and by nature of the Muslim culture, the burial was immediate. We were standing on bodies, on graves that we have gone to bury our... I mean, it was so demeaning for some of us.
But we have no choice, and I cannot stand here to advocate that we cross it because we have no alternative. And as I have alluded there before, those members who cause Nairobi their home have nowhere to bury their departed ones.
It is the high time. Not only we are saying we move to the means of health, it is the high time matters of the land, we put them to the national government rather than to give it to the county government of Nairobi.
The big question one needs to ask is that, is it the dead who are encroaching on the living, or is it the living who are encroaching on the dead?
The way the world is moving is that we have decent cemeteries where the families of the deceased can go and visit and lay flowers at every anniversary and just have peace and have a communication with the loved ones who have since passed on.
We'll need more land for burial, and as one member put earlier, that land will not only be required for burying the dead, for just digging the graves. We'll need that land to also create some parking space for the people who come and bury their loved ones. We'll need some facilities, sanitation facilities in that land.
We should extend the planning of gravesites into the countryside. There is a bad practice that happens in the countryside where everybody is trying to cement graves, and the consequence is that it's going to be in 50 years' time, you will have no land, no arable land to cultivate because you filled your entire land with cemented graves. It's not a good practice, it should be discouraged.